Hello everyone, my name is Robert Rozner, and I want to first take some time to thank you for viewing my video and considering me as an applicant to your medical school program. I would like to have just a moment of your time to convince you why I am the applicant that you are looking for. Applying to medical school, I have many advantages and strengths that make me the perfect candidate. I am a courageous individual who has stepped into many different scenarios and leadership positions throughout my life. This courage derives from my diverse upbringing, both as a student from different types of schools and what I studied throughout my academic career. With the combination of these two, I am able to face any issue head-on, making me adaptive to a wide array of situations. Aside from being courageous, diverse, and adaptive, my high school and college records show how I am career-minded. Along with being ambitious, I am able to use these last two strengths to help me in both the classroom and with extracurricular activities and prepare me. My courage, diversity, and flexibility will all help me to shine in your program. Along with being career-minded and ambitious person, this will make me a strong fit. I will succeed in your school and can use the education provided from your program to impact the community substantially in a positive way. Now that you have heard my brief introduction, I would like to talk more about my background. I will graduate from Purdue University in 2017 with a bachelor's degree in biological sciences. Through my sophomore year, first semester at Purdue, I have maintained a 3.78 grade point average. Aside from majoring in biology, I'm also currently studying to obtain a minor in Spanish. I mentioned earlier how I've been courageous throughout my life. I'm now going to explain a bit to you how I've been courageous in two main areas of my life so far: high school and career opportunities. First, throughout high school, I've held many leadership positions. I was the varsity soccer captain, as well as the varsity tennis captain, my senior year. This role required courage both to my teammates and to my coach. My soccer teammates, who were mostly comprised of my peers and friends, thought that the season would be a joke since I was captain. I had to stand up for my coach and keep our team on the right path and working hard. Going against my friends for the betterment of the team was a hard decision, and I faced a lot of criticism from them. On the tennis team, I had a different test of courage. While in tryouts my senior year, a fellow player on the team was unjustly cut. I went to the coach and talked to her about why my teammate had been cut, even though he was better than most of the players, including myself. She needed convincing, and I even said that he was better than me, and if he didn't deserve a spot on the team, then I shouldn't either. Eventually, she gave in to my arguments and kept both of us on the team. The sports I played taught me that having the courage to give everyone an equal chance no matter the circumstances is a vital part of life and comes in many different aspects. Besides courage in my high school, I have shown courage throughout where I've worked. My first job was when I was 16 years old. My parents thought I was crazy, but when I turned 16, I immediately asked if it was okay to start looking for a job. I eventually found employment in Nancy's Pizza. I had no training and did not even like cooking, but it was something to start with. I was extremely nervous at first when dealing with customers, but soon found my niche. After 2 years of becoming a reliable employee, I enrolled in college for the next fall. After a quick freshman year, I applied to be a photo specialist at Walgreens. Here, I was completely out of my element. I did not know how to work many of the machines in the photo department, and I struggled to find a foothold at work. That didn't stop me from working and continuing on to become one of the store's top employees, and I eventually was trusted with training the new employees. My ability to overcome adversity in a variety of settings shows my courage and determination to not stop trying. This will carry over in medical school and will help me to succeed. Now that I have told you a bit about my courageous side, I would like to speak on the diversity that I have in my education. From elementary to middle school, I was attending the local public schools. After middle school, at the request of my parents, I transferred to a Catholic high school. After 4 years at a school of less than 800 and a graduating class of 160, I chose which university to attend. Feeling a change of scenery, I chose a large public university. All of these different atmospheres have shaped me in becoming tolerable of all people and situations. Along with the types of schools I've attended, my diversity in the classroom extends to what I've learned while there. Starting off at Purdue, I chose to go into engineering with the hopes of biomedical engineering or biological engineering, and then continuing on to medical school. However, I soon realized that these majors did not emphasize enough the biological sides of their titles. I soon changed majors to biology. This allowed me to focus more on what I liked and better prepared me for medical school. Along with switching majors, I decided to take classes to receive a minor in Spanish. Having a diverse education with many different teaching styles and classes has helped to enrich my experience of learning. Being able to take away lessons from anybody about anything shows that I can handle the demanding rigor of medical school. Qualities like courage and being diverse has played a role in me becoming a very ambitious person. While in college, I've expanded my horizons to many random and different edges. I am part of Circle K, a service organization where we provide our time to many different other organizations across the campus that need help with anything. Since joining, I've volunteered working the football games as a ticket collector, helped to run the Boiler Half Marathon, and finally spent time with the residents of a local retirement home. Along with joining Circle K, I joined my residence hall clubs both freshman and sophomore year. This helped to get a better feeling of community where I lived, and we also made several important decisions on how to spend the allotted budget to both improve the hall and provide unique opportunities to the residents. One such opportunity that I presented and arranged was organizing a trip to a haunted house during Halloween. This took planning, budgeting, and a presentation to get it approved by the club's board. I'm also an active member of both the National Society of Leadership and Success and the National Residence Hall Honorary. Getting away from some academic groups, I joined the Crazy Monkeys, a student-run improv group at Purdue. Also, my sophomore year, I was hired by the Exponent. This is the newspaper that is on campus and is one of only a handful of fully student-run newspapers across the country. I am working as a reporter and in charge of covering men's basketball team. I am hoping to move up and become the sports editor and then possibly the editor-in-chief. Joining all these clubs and activities, my views and understanding of how to deal with a multitude of people has increased exponentially. As you can see, I'm not afraid to try something, and I do not shy away from the opportunity to grow as a person. Medical school is a daunting task to complete, but I feel that my past experiences with trying and succeeding in new things show that I'm up to the challenge. Everything I've mentioned up to this point are great qualities to have, but if you not have an end goal in mind, it really won't matter. I am a very goal-oriented person when it comes to what I do. Along with worrying about the short-term outcomes, I'm also able to see further ahead and the larger picture for my future career. Some examples of this show from me joining Purdue's iGEM Club, which is the International Genetically Engineered Machines team, and also the Biology Club. Both of these organizations give me the tools I need to be more than a successful student and professional. Throughout the year, both hold seminars with many different speakers. Ranging from a profound biologist to a biological engineer, I've been exposed to countless ideas. Both of these groups have taught me many different ideas about biology and how it can be applied. I hope to carry in what I've learned in those organizations to medical school, where I can use these ideas that I've learned to solve real issues involving people. The last 4 qualities that I've listed all mend into me being an adaptive individual. I am able to use my past experiences to adapt to any situation, including a multitude of people. Whether it be the clubs I mentioned earlier or the jobs that I've held, I've had no problem stepping into a new environment. At medical school, I will not be caught off guard with the workload and will be able to keep up with the intense curriculum. Another way that I'm adaptive is from the education changes I've made in my career. I have a unique background that gives me an edge and allows me to blend with any group or setting I'm thrown into. Being adaptive will play an important role in medical school for me because it will allow me to change what I do if I need to. All in all, being adaptive has made me a better student in my undergraduate studies and will continue to do so throughout medical school. I hope I have proven to you how courageous, diverse, adaptive, career-minded, and ambitious I am. All these qualities guarantee that if I am admitted to your medical school, I will continue to work. I want to and will not stop until I excel in whatever field I go into, whether that be working at Walgreens to pay for college or being a surgeon after medical school. Giving my all is something I take pride in myself being able to do with anything. Where I differ from other applicants is that I will show you my abilities. I will not stop until I've proven my worth to your school and make you glad that you accepted me into your program. All I need is a chance. Please take a look at my resume for more details of what I can offer as an applicant, which has a link in the description below. Thank you for considering me and taking the time to review my application.